I imagine that this won't be too long of a stream, mostly because there's not much to it. But we mostly have the new event to handle. Meowtown Escape. I've only done like the small intro section. You need to... So we actually need to do Laisheng all the way through. Hey, there goes the girl. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Sun Sword releases fire that hurts all targets. Okay. I think this won't be a fire team. She's more of a bleed unit. But I want to have options still. Okay, that's good to hear. That brings you along to this little community. Alright. 3. Her kit is interesting. It's all about rhythm. Though her model kind of reminds me of Tomato. Oh yeah, no, Honkai Impact is still an enjoyable game for me. Yeah, that is an interesting ultimate to use. And with the coming of Star Rail coming out soon, I imagine more people will be more familiar with the community, or with Honkai as a concept. And you can't really deny that a lot of Honkai's like art designs and directions are amazing. So my account got delayed because I didn't do something for it to stay active because of some update. Oh, that's a shame. For the most part, I don't think they're ones to do that. Though I can entirely understand that inactiveness, they might have thought like your account was a bot because it didn't reach like maybe a certain threshold. That's what I'm thinking happened. Let's just do this. Alright, so don't get hit with the swords. Nope. Oh, those are homing swords. And between all these things, all that. Giant big sword. Ow. I did not do flawless. What server are you on? I'll try to make one, or make a new Honkai. It seems that there's a lot of new fun stuff there. I believe I am... Which ones am I on, actually? I want to say it's the global one, maybe? I think I'm on the global servers. It's the one that defaults to... Let me double check. I can check it on my phone a lot easier than I can on a computer. Which you can play Honkai on the PC. There's no... It's also on Steam, if I recall right. And doing that, I don't know. I mean, there should be like crossplay. I can imagine. Yeah, Meowtown Escapade. That is the new current event with Susanna. Let me go to Susanna. My mouse is clicking in. You know, I can shorten down. Fail this. Yeah, Susanna. Which, like, she's adorable. I like her. She also, if you do the current event, you also get an outfit with her as well. This, school outfit. I don't have a PC, but I'll try on my tablet. Personally, I think playing on mobile is the better call to make. That or a controller. Ideally a controller. But I do love that there's also like these little dialogue buttons that you can talk to whoever's your current favorite Valkyrie. Taking a while to load on my phone. Button? No, not that. Okay, so in the global servers, I am specifically in the Americas. Right, I also forgot that I should probably do this. Specifically, there is a tutorial for Susanna that I should probably do to figure it out. Like console or just PC controller? I mean, console, PC controller, it's whichever controller you like using the best. Like, if you enjoy using an Xbox controller, use that. If you like using a PlayStation one, use that. If you like using Nintendo Switch's Joy-Cons, use that. It's whatever feels right in your hands. Alright. She's a quantum-type physical chakram user. Inflicts bleed trauma. The damage she deals all count as bleed damage, which is neither ranged nor melee and cannot crit. So she just needs like high base attack then, rather than anything focusing into crits. I think she was humming. On hit, Valkyrie Quicksand's basic attack restores confidence. Its sequence 4 restores a large amount of confidence and inflicts bleed trauma. When Quicksand has full confidence, hold the attack button to use the combo attack, which consumes all confidence and inflicts bleed trauma. I'm pretty sure she was like humming. If I let it sit for a while, I think she'll hum. Or have like a bit of an idle animation. Oh, that's cute. Okay. So it seems that's a kick. Valkyrie Quicksand's combo attack, QTE, or ultimate hits all members will enter high morale state, during which they can stack bleeding more times and bleeding deals more damage to enemies. So she's probably good with the Hersher of Sentience then. Okay, QTE and ultimate. See, I would use Grizel, but I don't really have her built up at all, unfortunately. I do like Grizel still. When enemies time slow to bleeding, her QTE is triggered. You can use the QT now. On entry, she'll deal physical damage, inflict bleed trauma, and recover confidence. Oh, she'll also slow down time, too. Tap the ult button to use the ultimate. Inflicts collapse on quantum enemies once. Afterwards, button prompts will appear onto the beat. Button prompts have appeared. Please tap the correct buttons. Getting Judgment deals physical damage. Oh, that is a lot more different buttons. Achan, jump the gun, and pitting when the prompt ring is purple or missing a prompt will not get you a perfect judgment. We'll find the beat next time. So when it's yellow, hit to get perfect. Perfect judgment will restore SP, deal extra physical damage. And Achan will finish the remaining button prompts. I think that I want to get some more practice with. I think I missed one. Entering or casting an ultimate will die enemies. The bleed damage will cause bleed trauma on died enemies. Comes from the last character to inflict the die. Alright, let's practice the ultimate a bit. Okay, so it's basically just the button faces. Yeah, it really is a white-centric color base with purple accents. Purple and gold, which I believe that does fit the central theme of kind of like an Eastern type. Kind of like a desert Arabian type of deal. Let's see the Pride Armor one first. I don't think I'll be using her in the team too much. Okay, it is very interesting. Okay. Twirling Gaze increases the user's bleed damage, a total damage, and physical damage. Valkyrie's equip bonus. When using an ultimate, every perfect judgment increases the damage. Okay. Use the ultimate. Use the weapon active to trigger the ultimate and make a button prompt appear. Don't be discouraged, you can do it. So let's see the difference. So that's like a 2-hit. I wish there was like a more rewarding prompt to tell like whether or not you actually did get the perfect hit on that. Let's go back to this. Evasions. Quicksands ultimate evasion deals damage and restores confidence. Triggering the ultimate evasion also restores confidence and can be connected to the third attack sequence. Yeah, quantum enemy. Weapon skills. When casting ultimate, every perfect judgment increases its damage. We'll trigger the evasion skill, make a button prompt to appear, see if you can time the button press. Gain a perfect judgment with restore SP and deal extra physical damage. You have a good sense of rhythm. Okay, so simple enough. And then it's the last one where they show you what is the ideal team for her. And then try to build around that. Team Synergy. Okay, so yeah, it does recommend her to get Griseo, and then her Shift Sentience. I don't think I have like another physical unit that'd be good. Alright, let's see how it works. Start with her Shift Sentience and trigger the story. She comes in, uses her ultimate to die people, switch back in. Quick enters. That actually wastes her ultimate a fair amount. And lastly, a combo attack to finish the loop. It feels like that loses a lot of damage in the long run. Her kit is very interesting though, as well as her design. I still love her design. Game all these out. Time for a Meowtown escapade. Let's review these. I can do this. I can grab this. Late sanction game. I need more than that then. Okay. Cancel. That's a boss fight. Okay, so this is trivia. Okay. Which of the following mechs is invented and discovered? Okay. I'm pretty sure it's a fest. No, Baldur's Schicksal. Okay. The Aesir Baldur, Festus. Rotan is an astounding design by Schicksal, but is being rebuilt for a variety of reasons. What is the current progress? The rebuilding progress isn't just for show. Nobody's like me don't understand things like that. Yeah, I can see Wotan stayed on the phone. Okay. 90%. Although the rebuilding is like a 90%, the research department might refinished it because the existence of a secret weapon shouldn't be known. I'm so tired. Leishung's fourth God's Bane battlesuit is a speed-enhancing battlesuit. What's the official name? I believe it is Jade Knight? Yep, Jade Knight. Okay. This is more combat. How much am I in this? Okay. Quantum shields. Oh, that also hurts her. Good to know. her combat flow feels a lot different from how like other chakram users are. Which is good because it does set her apart, but the flow of it is kind of awkward in a way. Oh, that kills it. That killed everyone already. All right, well. I do like this. They're branching out with more what do we call it? With kind of musical designs. Alright, knowledge course. Alright, what Lings have returned this time? How tall is Sung Shang's Is she Shung Song? She looks about 170? Okay, more petite. 150. I know I shouldn't, but I secretly collected her personal data. What school does she practice? The Wanderer's House. There you go. More combat data. And I reached 30% properly. So now, we can do this, so we can upgrade. Send the team into Dapple Shade. Do that. Technique courses. Every successful evasion recharges. Yeah, we'll do that. The evasion. Evasion's good. Need 50% for that. Let's go do this one. Well, actually. Yep. Crash Course 2. Hopefully that triggers like a kind of a global collapse. Let's just get everything along the way. Yeah, let's get rid of those things. I think I missed that one. Let's activate Siren. I don't think I'm doing this within the time. Yeah, that wasn't in time. Damn it. Hey there, Zero. Hope you're doing well. And yep, it is an interesting character that ate up a trident in it. Ah, crap baskets. Yeah, I think I need more quantum units. As much as I like Kiana, I think I need to have somebody that fits a bit better. What other quantum units do I have? Your quantum collapse. I think it's best to stay on Grisale. Well, I'm not too well versed on how Grisale can be used. She's still the best one I have to use. Still love the rhythm aspect of it. Alright, come on, Grisale, do your thing. I think it's already doing better. Let's get Susanna back in. I do wish they would port over Tomato's kit, because I do love Tomato's kit. Just the concept of ice skating, usually using literal skates that transfer out to ice, just amuses me far too much. Okay. Come on, Sword, do your thing. Let's get Susanna back in. Glitter and shine, and then rhythm game, except I kind of already beat the stage before that. Okay. Yeah, I think Roseo does help a lot with the flow of combat. Okay, let's grab this. Not too shabby. It seems like you got nothing to worry about for the exam. Even if it's just training, I made a ton of progress thanks to your teaching, Sung-Shang-sama. Thank you. Just with training? Well, usually I can do pretty well during training or simulated practice, but when it comes time to an exam or a real life situation, I always mess things up. Huh, I recall you mentioning that before. So that's how it is. Okay, I got it. We just need to take up the training a notch. What? Yep, no pain, no gain. If we set our goals high enough, the exam should be a piece of cake, right? I mean, here's the thing. She's not wrong. And I think that's the sad part. She's not wrong. I'll be joining you in the training then. What do you mean by joining me? I'll be your opponent. Seeing you train so hard makes me want to train too. I can be like your sparring partner. Alright, Ching-sung. Okay. Yeah, we need a prereq for that. But let's upgrade our paths a bit. Let's get these up and out of the way. And I have to reach 50% for that first. I think if I do this stage, it'll be about the 50 mark. But I think this one's a better one to do. Also, I probably shouldn't be using Siren. Sword. Let's get this back up. Alright. Then time for the actual collapse. Let's do the actual dance then. That doesn't actually do too much. But I only have one to deal with, thankfully. 2. I still kind of find it ironic that both Genji, like, they're technically the same producers. Like, they're both made by Hoyoverse. Hoyoverse just sounds weird. They're both made by Mihoyo. And they both introduce characters that revolve around kind of like Arabian designs. Within probably a year of one another. Which is kind of the funny thing. Oh, I don't have enough training passes. Okay, well. More than 50% done with that, so... Trip to Meow Town. I think I need... a review session. I am missing 10%. Or missing 10. Alright. Rumors of Nightcat. Alvatir, over here. The moment Alvatir walked out of the duty room, she saw Susanna. Is Alvatir technically us? She saw Susanna happily waved at her and skipped to her. Oh no, that's Alvatir. Who the heck is Alvatir? Alvider? I think it's pronounced Alvider. I'm not too sure like where that dialect comes from, but I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be Alvider. Susanna, why are you so giddy? Is it obvious? You're right. I'm giddy because I feel like I've learned a lot this afternoon. But you look like you have something on your mind. Am I being obvious as well? Of course. When you get off work, you're usually pumped, as if you're waited forever for it. But today you're weirdly calm. Are you thinking about something? Guess I can't hide anything from you. It's actually because of the legend of Nightcat. The legend of Nightcat? Yeah, although locals say Nightcat fought crime and brought happiness to the town, but I could only find unspecific myths in various databases. That's because that's just a legend. If that's true, how did they turn this town into a cat-loving one in a couple of months? Can't make sense out of it. Now that you mention it, the locals firmly believe in the legend of Nightcat. There are no specific stories of Nightcat being helpful. But there are No specific stories of Nightcat being helpful. There are, but they sound even weirder. Some say Nightcat's dressed in black mask and bears the symbol of a cat's paw. Cats on the street would assist them in their night patrols. Some say Nightcats made the cats save a drowning kid or drowning child and help an elderly cross the road. In short, the town sees cats as an embodiment of hope and love, with that as a symbol. Wow, so Nightcat can make cats behave. What's the legendary Nightcat like? They must be popular with cats like Rita-sama. About that, the locals describe Nightcat differently. Differently? Some say Nightcat is a poor girl saved from the brink of death by feral cats. Since then, like them, she's acted as an underground crime fighter of the town. Some say Nightcat is an eccentric rich man, inspired by black cats hiding in the darkness after losing his parents. He began wearing a cat mask and fighting crime to hide his identity. So that's just Batman. Actually, wait. That one's Batman. Or the other one's Batman. This one... I feel like that's a reference to something. I don't know what it is. Why are the legends of Nightcats also heavy? Why can't they be a magical cat girl or an alien? Like Pardo Fellas. I love Pardo too much. Same, she's dead. Typical of you. I mean, Nightcats made all the cats in town behave and turned the town into the territory. That's something only magic can do. But it isn't super hard to be liked by cats. But you're right. Making the entire town go crazy over cats sound impossible. Look, cat feeders are everywhere. They are. Is that Kitty staying next to the feeder? Alvita followed by Susanna's gaze and saw Kitty, who they met at the station that morning, fiddling with the feeder. Kitty? Oh, it's this little girl again. Hearing someone call her, the little girl raised her hand and revealed a trouble-looking stand in her arms. It's Susanna and Alvita. That did not sound good. The feeder next to Kitty made a banging noise, shook violently 2 times, and its display blacked out in a puff of white smoke. I'll try to fix it. In the instant she finished speaking, the feeders along the street made the same noise one after another. A fog enveloped the street. I'll try to fix them. Before Susanna and Alvita could speak, residents who were alerted by the noise had already rushed over and surrounded them. She's the one who's been sabotaging the cat feeders. I didn't mean that. Stan was stuck in the feeder. I only wanted to save it. Liar! They come up with a complex safety lock to keep cats out. You must have opened them. I didn't. The feeders were given to us by Nightcat. You sabotaged them to serve the cats. And Nightcat will punish us for that. Can you bear such a consequence? She's just a kid. Jeez. Please calm down, everyone. I believe Kitty didn't damage the feeders on purpose. Susanna, with shaky legs, shielded Kitty behind her like a wall. Believe? Why should we? Do you have any proof? Then, do you have any proof to call this child a liar and accuse her of breaking the feeders? I saw it with my own eyes. I saw her go near this feeder, then it broke. But you just saw the feeder broke, which doesn't necessarily mean it was caused by her own purpose. Interesting. You think it proves she didn't do it on purpose? Of course. Look. People looked to where Susanna pointed, and Stan had already broken free from Kitty's embrace. Leisurely opened the latch from the feeder and dug its head in. Humans cannot fathom feline wisdom. That's amazing. This cat can open the latch that I can't open. It really got stuck in the feeder because it's too fat. That's sad. The fact that he is a dullard. She's right. The little girl did save the cat. She's a good kid. Does it even matter now? The feeders are still broken. Of course it does. She accidentally broke them to save a cat, but but has admitted and is willing to take responsibility for her mistake. Children like this should be encouraged, not blamed. Saying this to defend the child almost sapped her strength dry. The child looked up at her, took her hand, and slowly walked out from behind her and stood by her side. I'm sorry, everyone. I'll try to fix them if I can't. Allowance. Don't worry, Kitty. I'm good at repairing machines. Everyone, I've learned to repair many machines, and I promise I won't let the cats starve. You won't let the cats starve? Look at these cats and tell me they haven't been starving. Cat that hasn't eaten in 10 minutes. Chubby cat just passing by. Alright, little guys. You'll be fed in a jiffy. Just when she was about to crouch down to calm the curious cats, they ran through the crowd They ran away through the crowd of onlookers in fear. This cats leave and disaster comes. The special punishment of Night Cat. The town is doomed. What? Whoever cats leave will bring misfortune. That won't happen. I'll chase them back. I'll go with you. Kitty, stop running. Why do they run away at the sight of me? Oh. Robots. Why is a robot here? Nope. Yeah, these are mech modules, which aren't good for her, because that is not weakness. There you go. As soon as they appeared, a mechanical beep sounded. The robots all lost their power in the blink and broke down into a pile of parts. Soon after, an anxious-looking man walked in. Are you alright? Very fine, really. Did you make those robots stop? Yes, we power the machines wirelessly in this town. I just cut off their power. I apologize. They went haywire for no reason. It's nothing. Thank you. Ah, it's a feeder patrolman. The crowd following them surrounded the young man enthusiastically. Even the spooked cats approached him. He slowly crouched down and stroked their fluffy heads. Patrolman, it's them who broke the feeders and scared away the cats. That child broke the feeder by accident to save the cats stuck in there, and they chased back the cats that had run off. The patrolman turned his attention towards ENVtuber, who was holding a cat and Kitty. His gaze softened. I'm sorry. I'll fix the feeders. I'll do it now. A cat actually opened the feeder latch? What a clever little fella. Let me repair it. I want to see if it's faulty in the meanwhile. How can we trouble you further? Leave it to me. I repaired many machines in my life. Patrolman, you can't let them off so easily. They scared away the cats, which will bring disaster to the town. The robots were a manifestation of Night Cat's fury. Night Cat? Isn't that a legend? Please calm down. The robots were only a result of the security systems malfunctioning. Please don't concern yourselves with it. Sir, as you can see, the cat is comfortable in their arms, which means it trusts them. And the incident really was just an accident. Rest assured that this isn't a major issue. It can be fixed before sunset. I'm sorry for causing you trouble, mister. It's nothing. In fact, fixing feeders is the only thing I'm good at. Just be more careful next time. Promise to take better care of the feeders. Good girl. It was heroic of you to save the cat. The adults were overly concerned. Don't be afraid of them. Thank you. I'll do more for the cats from now on. But the patrolman stroked Kitty's head with a smile and looked tenderly at Stan in her arms. If the patrolman says so, let it go. Girls, cats can be sensitive friends. You should be more careful around them. I'll promise we'll be more careful around them. Thank you for the advice, and thank you, patrolman. It's late. Let's go back to the hostel. Yeah. Orange sunlight spreads over the sun street at dusk. The young man waved at the girl, smiling, and watched them leave. Rumors of Nightcat. Can I buy anything yet? There's a decent amount of things. Training incentives. I have to do Rita specifically for that, and Lai Sheng for that. If I buy this, get out. That is 1,000. And this 125. Let's get this. Shop. I pretty much have all of the SS or the high ranking units. I just need to essentially get them to higher ranks. Legends shop. Yeah, let's do this. How much is this one? 42. How much is this one? Blade Strike. That should be enough. Now where's a Blade Strike? There's Blade Strike. There you go. Blade Strike is now triple S. Which is kind of bad because I have that going for it. Okay, well, no matter. Blade Strike. And now as an attribute, it has 6 agility. Okay, well, who's next on the list? I'd like to get more Stygian Nymphs, potentially. But which ones I can farm? Intellect 6. Stamina 6. Yeah, I essentially have all the Valkyries here. But I need to farm up specific ones to get specific stats. I'm guessing Molotov Cherry? That's diplomacy. Nope, I didn't want that. Stamina, agility, diplomacy, agility. I want to see what I'm lacking in. Because I mostly see agility being the biggest downside. Agility and stamina being the biggest downsides. Huh, that's weird. Why is this so low quality? Yeah, reaching like SS ranks for those seem to be kind of important. Jaeger. Just to get 6, jeez. I think the best thing to go would be to start working on probably Miko. Let me check out the shop. Oh, first of all, let me go to equipment because I have spare fragments. And I can convert these spare fragments Let's stop this. Shadow Dash. Let me... Because I'm paranoid. Shadow Dash. Yeah, okay. So yeah, that does actually have that safety barrier of you can't trash the ones like you don't have proper yet. Okay, now we go to here, and we'll check out the Witch's Corridor. And ideally, yep, all these ones are at the bottom. Which one can I get to? The Gakshugan takes so much. Okay, well, let's do 38 first. That was Divine Prayer. And then it's 50 for the last one. Yep, just 50 to get it there. And shop again, which is corridor, and I'm pretty sure I don't have enough to get it a 3. Yeah, I only got 23, so that's kind of moot. Yay. Let's do this. Water's Edge. Ideally, this is also a good time to get it back into Honkai, mostly because there's an elf you can get for free, potentially, and that can help out a lot. It's an ice support one, so it's kind of niche, but it does help. Elves do help out with things like that. Increase the ice damage. Your ultimate channels a formation to pull in. Okay. Oh, she gathers. Yeah, that can actually be like just be helpful in general. I forgot. Yeah, I forgot that Blueberry is a counter unit. Also, I still cannot see that thing not having teeth. I blame Astral Chain for that in its entirety. Yeah, essentially, you only need to get. Well, I mean, you also need to get 61, which is kind of the one downside, but levels are kind of easy to get if you kind of daily drive this game for a while. But yeah, you also need to have 1100 as kind of like the base solid ice, but it is a free elf, which is, I don't think they do this very often. As elves also kind of like, they're a different banner all on its own. And you really get some cute ones too. I get some really nice ones. For the most part, you also don't really get like any elf banner tickets, even though they have their own specific kind. Yeah. With that being said, I think I'm going to call it there for today. Ideally, I can stream tomorrow because tonight I have to do some things. But I do have to run errands, so I do have to. So it might be a bit later than usual. Yeah, with that being said, thank you all for tuning in. And I will see you guys later. Let me see if anyone I know is streaming stuff. Zier's actually streaming something, so let's throw you over to him. Ba, ba, ba. Tab. Go here. Ba, ba, ba. And the other person I was thinking of streaming didn't start theirs yet. But maybe like you'll see it over there. They are doing 3 houses content. So if you do enjoy the 3 houses, go ahead and like say for a while. If not, then at least drop by and say hi. Alright. Let's start that up. I still need to actually finish up the raid countermeasures, the video stuff. I want to get that done proper. And who knows, maybe it'll be more fun. But yeah, with that being said, I will see you all then. That.